just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight, believe in the magic. On side, we'll make it feel just right. Just look at that bright light, believe in the magic.
Hey everyone, this is Mike with the One Stop Co-op Shop, and it is solo variant time. I've been featuring a lot of these recently, both my own designs and those of others. And this time I'm featuring a solo variant by Merrick Tupy on Board Game Geek for the Quacks of Quedlinburg. What a name, it just rolls off the tongue. And before I get into the playthrough, I'd love to hear from you. What is your favorite solo fan variant? Because I have to say, this is such a generous community, board gamers in general, but that is one of the most amazing things that they contribute for my personal enjoyment of people making variants for games I love so I get even more play out of them. So what's your favorite? Per usual, I'm going to give a quick overview of how the game plays, and then we're going to jump into the full playthrough, again using Merrick's variant. And this one should be pretty quick, because it's a pretty straightforward game. My family has been loving it. And as always, if you like the content here on the One Stop Co-op Shop, please subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to get notifications of our upcoming videos. Check out our weekly podcast, our streaming channel for live content. And if you like, support us on Patreon for early access to our videos and other nice perks. So in the Quacks of Quedlinburg, you are potion makers at a market, and you're trying to make the best potions to, I guess, gain the most notoriety or something. And how that's reflected, as in many games, is victory points. So over the course of 9 rounds, you're going to try to earn the highest total of victory points. And in this solo variant, there is an AI opponent going against you. But normally this would be a competitive game for 2 to 4 players or 5 players with the herb, which is expansion, which I did buy, but is not going to be featured with any content in this video. This is just the core game. And the basic idea of how a round progresses, it's very simple, is that you'll be drawing these tokens, these potion ingredients, out of your bag. And each of them will be one of several colored types, these white ones being kind of the bad explosive ones that you start with. And they'll each have a number from 1 to 4. And you'll see you have this little droplet on the 0 space. In the solo variant, they suggest having 2 different boards, but I've been able to easily manage having the AI and myself on the same board, and of course it's going to make it easier to film this playthrough. And what you do is, the token you pull out, the ingredient, will go a number of spaces in front of your droplet along this kind of swirling path, equal to that value. So here it goes just 1 ahead. And whichever ingredient I draw next will do the exact same thing. So here it's a 1 pumpkin, and it's going to go 1 ahead of my last one. And then things will go ahead of that, and ahead of that, and ahead of that. And at any time, I can choose to stop drawing if I like where I am. And the reason I might want to do that is because if the total value of the white bomb ingredient in my pot ever exceeds 7, so gets to 8, that's the danger number, 8. Like here, oh my gosh, 2, 5, 6, 7. If I don't stop here and then I drew another 1 or a 2, then I would explode. And why does exploding matter? Well, normally you get 2 rewards for wherever your last ingredient ends up. You look at the next space, and the bigger number here is the amount of money you have to go buy more ingredients, basically kind of building your bag to be better for future rounds. And the smaller number here in the flag is how many victory points you gain, which is, of course, what you want in the end. And additionally, some spaces will feature a little ruby, which means you get a ruby bonus, which you can use for a couple different uses later on. But if you push your luck too far and you do go over, you explode, which means you get either one or the other main bonus. So I can either take the 11 money or the 2 victory points, which isn't necessarily a terrible thing at the beginning of the game, but gets pretty bad later. Now, additionally, you're competing with the AI or other players in the competitive game. And how it works in the solo variant is if you don't explode and you at least meet where the AI's token got to, or exceed it, of course, you get to roll this die for a free bonus. It can give you extra victory points, move your little droplet here so you start further along in your pot for the rest of the game, give you extra ingredients, lots of nice stuff. And speaking of ingredients, I mentioned the money and bag building. You'll see the 5 you have available at the start here. You get a 6th one in the beginning of round 2 and a 7th one you can buy in the beginning of round 3. And a cool thing about the game for variability is that you have 4 different types for each of these ingredients except for this one and the pumpkin. And you'll see they have prices for each number of ingredient, because don't forget, like a 2 or a 4 will move your pot further along. But the other great thing about buying ingredients is that they are not white bombs, which means they won't make your pot explode. So you just want to buy as much as you can generally. But they have lots of cool powers. We'll see them when we get to buying our first time. A couple more things. We will draw a fortune teller card at the beginning of each round. And in the solo variant, it always only affects me, the one player, but in competitive, of course, it would be a lot more interesting than that. And to briefly talk about how the AI works, because it's so simple and I really enjoy it, you have this deck of cards, so you do have to print out 9 cards front and back. And you flip them to open them into a book. And at the beginning of the game, you pick a difficulty setting. I'm going to go for 3 Roman numerals because I like to live dangerously. And this number is how far ahead of their current droplet place they get to move, which kind of gives you a target to beat to get that little die roll. These little markings here will come in for the black death head moths, because that ingredient involves checking how many you have in your pot compared to your opponent. And finally, to kind of represent them buying ingredients in a way, this is how far their droplet moves. So they won't actually go farther, like these cards on the left aren't really changing over the course of the game, but their droplet will get further and further along, so they'll start from a better place than you will pretty quickly. And anything else you'll see as we get going, so let's shuffle this bad boy up and jump right in. So let's see our first fortune teller card. Just in time. Choose to take 4 victory points, which is a pretty good number. Oh my gosh! What a ridiculous one to get at the beginning. I'm glad I'm playing on a hard difficulty setting. Remove 1 white 1 chip from my bag, which means it is that much harder for me to explode for the entire rest of the game. Yes, certainly picking the second option there. And for those interested in checking probabilities and those kind of things, your bag begins with 4 white 1s, 2 white 2s, 1 white 3, and then a single pumpkin and a single level 1 green chip. So again, getting rid of a white 1, very good for me. Alright, now let's check our AI friend. And we're playing on level 3, so he's going to move forward 10, and then he'll gain 3 droplet moves at the end of this round. And you just use his rat token to measure where he's going to, so boop. He's on space 10, which means he'll get 2 victory points. We don't care about the money. And he would get a ruby if he had one at the space ahead, but he doesn't. And remember, I'd love to at least reach him to get that die-free bonus if I can. Here we go, here we go. Got my green 1, very nice. The greens generally only give you rewards if they are the last or the second to last chip you draw in your pot. So it's not doing much there, but it's not a white 1. There's a 1 bomb and 2 bombs. So I'm at 3 total. Remember, 8 is the death number. Oh, and the 3 bomb, 1, 2, 3. So I'm at 6. That means if I draw the 1, 2 left in my bag, I would blow up. But I have like 3 or 4 other things in there. Let's go for it. Oh, come on. So I did reach the AI, but because I exploded, I will not get to roll the die and gain the benefit. I'll either get the victory points or the money. Now, quick note, you can flip this little flask to its drunk side, and as it notes there, it's after you draw a white, you get to return it to the bag, so I could, try my luck and put this back and either stop drawing or draw again and hope I don't get the same thing. But I'm certainly not going to waste it on the first round. So coming over, they have a nice little guide. First, we would roll the die, but the AI never rolls the die, and again, I blew up, so I can't roll it. Then we would resolve any of these 3 ingredients, but green, the only one I had, triggers if it's only the last or second to last chips. It does nothing for me. Neither of us was in front of a ruby in the next space, so we don't get one. Victory points. The AI got 2. I'm going to choose not to take mine. You'll see that it can be a benefit to actually be behind sometimes. And then buying stuff. This is when I increase the AI. They'd gotten a 3. So their droplet's going to go 1, 2, 3, and we'll always start on the 3 space and then get further and further ahead. For me, I got 11. Let's look at our buying options. So generally speaking, as you can imagine, the more expensive it is, the better. Pumpkins that are worth just 1 move and nothing else or only cost 3. The greens, you saw I had one of those. It says for each green chip that is last or next to last in your pot, I may pay a ruby to move my droplet 1 space. Usually you can use 2 rubies to do that, so this gives you a discount. But it's a very, very niche power. I need to have the rubies and have the green be in the right place in my pot. That's why they're so inexpensive. You're really buying them for the movement instead of for the power. Okay, blue, if it lands on a ruby space, which is about like a third or a fourth of all the spaces in the pot, I get immediate victory points equal to its value. That's pretty sweet. And then this one is the standard effect for the black one. Remember, the AI cards show you kind of how many they're said to have had in their pot. If I equal the AI, I'll get a free droplet move, putting me ahead for the rest of the game. And if I exceed them, I'll get a free droplet and a ruby. And finally, red is kind of fun. It makes the white bombs better. Once at least 1 red is in the pot, every 1 value bomb will move 1 further. So it'll move 2 instead of 1. Although I guess that's not as good because I got rid of 1 level 1. And I could buy up to 2 chips, no matter how much money I have. So 11, I could just get a level 2 red. Could get a level 2 green and a level 1 pumpkin and not really go for powers, just for a lot of movement. Could start going heavy blue and hope to get some extra victory points out of it. Or I could get the moth and hope to get some free level ups if the AI gets unlucky with their cards. For the first round, I just want to kind of get as far ahead as I can, so I'm going to get 2 things. I'm going to get the level 2 green and a pumpkin. And now, as I mentioned, if I had 2 rubies, I could trade them in to move my droplet once, or that's how you unflip your flask to its full side so you can use it again. For the AI, if they get rubies, they just always move their droplet forward. They don't do anything else. Alright, everything goes back in my bag, including my 2 new chips, and we're ready to go for round 2. Now, the rounds do have friendly little markings. This tells us that mandrake ingredients will be available to buy this round. I'll show you them when they come up. But first, our fortune teller has something to say. Rat infestation. Double the number of rat tails in this round. This is actually going to help me, as you'll see in a second. Because look a second at the scoring board, you'll see there's these little rats with tails going in between spaces, like between the 4 and 5 here, between the 1 and 2. And this is a little bit of a catch-up mechanic. For any player behind, you look how many rat tails are between them and the front runner, which here would be a single rat tail from 0 to 1 to 2. There's one right there. And for each rat tail, I get a free little boost just for this round, starting my token 1 space further along. But because of the fortune teller, I'm going to have 2 free boosts instead of 1. And let's see what the AI gets. 9 ahead, not as much as last time. And they would have counted as having 1 moth, and they're going to advance 3 at the end. So first I don't want to forget my rat tail. I'm actually starting at the 2 for the 2 bonus. And they're going forward 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they will get a gem and 2 victory points at the end of this round. Let's see if I can match them. Okay, starting out with a 1 bomb. That's fine. And then one of my 2 pumpkins. Okay. Oh, and there's my 2 green, like that. Pretty low on bombs so far. On my other pumpkin. Okay, pretty soon I'm going to be down to only white chips. I just have 1 green left. Okay, so I'm up 2 value. 4, so I think there's no way for me not to pass them now, or at least equal them, which is great. There's my green. Okay, and then that would be 1, 2, so 4, 6. So my 3 would blow me up, and then I also have 1 left. So it'd really be a 50-50 thing. No reason to do that. I will stop. And my green is the second to last this time, but I don't have a ruby to use its power, so not going to matter. Alright, exciting for me this time. I am ahead and I didn't explode, so I get the die. And I get 1 free victory point. I'm on the board. Okay, and then the AI got 2 victory points and a ruby. I just like to leave theirs by their deck. And 2, they're at 4. And then I got 3 victory points and 14 money, so I am caught up to them. Nice. And I mentioned we get a new ingredient this round, mandrakes. The total value of white chips needed to blow up your pot increases according to the number of yellow chips placed. So if I have 1 or 2, I now blow up when I exceed 8 when I get to 9. And if I have 3 or more, I need to get over 9, get to 10 white chips to blow up, which would be crazy with me also having 1 white missing, so that's not a bad thing to buy. What I have, 14, so I could get a level 2. And I think reds and yellows would combo pretty well together here because this would let me get more of the white ones out and they would move me further. Let's see, for now, 14. I'll go ahead and spend 8 on a mandrake. That leaves me with 6. And then I'll spend 5 and just waste 1 to get one of the blue ones. They can give me free victory points if it lands on a ruby. And let's not forget they also get their quote-unquote buying. They got a 3 advancement. They're starting from 6 every round now. All right, here we go. Our last ingredient will be available this round. But first, the fortune teller, beginner's bonus. The player with the fewest victory points receives 1 green, 1 chip. And I am tied. It says players, so I'll get 1. That's nice. The greens are pretty weak in this arrangement, but I'll take whatever I can get. And, oh my gosh, they're going forward 11 and 4 at the end of the round. Yikes. And remember, we're on the same victory point spot, so no rats for me. They're all the way over here. Now let's see how we can do. Okay, 1 bomb. And a 2 bomb. I'm at 3. Pumpkin. Okay, a blue, and it didn't... Oh, wait, no, it did land on a ruby space. That is 1 immediate victory point. Wow, those ones are good. I should probably buy more of those. Okay, I'm at 4, so still safe for the moment. Oh, wow. This is an early thing. Well, I'm not going to get the die anyway at this rate, and I'm certainly not going to care much about 1 victory point, so let's just go again. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess that's going to happen sometimes. So yeah, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. Definitely no mandrake anywhere to help me out. So I blew up. I'll have to take either 12 money or 2 victory points. I'm sure I'll take the money. But the AI is getting 4 victory points. No rubies, though. And certainly no die roll for me. That was a rough one. I'm going to get a rat tail. And for 12, I think I'll go ahead and get a second one of the mandrakes, a level 2. Oh, wait, I forgot. We have our new one. For each purple chip, depending on its space in the pot, you receive the following victory points. So it becomes worth more the further into the pot you end up placing it. So it's a bit random. And honestly, I don't think we're going far enough yet to make that worthwhile, so we'll worry about that later. And boom! Wow, they're jumping ahead really far. They're starting from 10 now. You're not sure I'll win this one. Level 3 is pretty challenging. Going into round 4. Help me out, fortune teller. Roll the die. Everyone rolls the die once and gets the bonus shown. Well, everyone is only me. Give me something good. Okay, another victory point, at least to catch me up a bit. And how are they doing? Another 11 and 3 increase. Man, they go far. All right, I'm still getting a single rat tail, but they're so far ahead, I don't know if I can reach them there. Well, let's see how it goes. And starting off with the white bombs. Awesome. Pumpkin. Okay, not on a ruby space, sadly. All right, and okay, I'm up to 3 already. Oh, good, but now I need to go over 8, so I need 9 to blow up instead of 8. Cool. There we go, I'm at 4. Oh my gosh, and like 3, should I use my potion? Well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, my single 2 that's left would blow me up, but I'm safe besides that, so whatever, let's keep going. Okay, I got a green, but still no rubies. And okay, a pumpkin. Another green. Maybe I should stop soon. That would get me a ruby and 3 victory points, but not nearly as much as him. I figure I can feel in my bag I only have 4 chips left. I don't think I can possibly catch him. So yeah, you know what? I'll stop there, I think. So the guy's getting 5 victory points. I'm getting 3 and a ruby. So one more of those and I can actually do something. And no die for me. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Wow, they're pulling ahead, but I do get 2 rat tails next time. Not going to be enough. And by the way, note that green powers happened before rubies, so I think I had a green second to last, but I couldn't use it to move my droplet yet. The AI shunted ahead. Oh my gosh. All right, now I have 15. I think I need to get a black one. I probably should have done that a while back so that I have a chance of moving my my little droplet forward. And then I'll get a 1 blue, I guess. We're going into round 5. At the beginning of round 6, I'll get a new white 1 bomb in my bag. Great. Fortune teller. Okay, choose. Use your rat stone normally or pass up on 1 to 3 rat tails and take that many rubies instead. I'm about to get 2 rat tails, so that would give me 2 rubies, which next round would give me a free droplet move. Yeah, so I'll just get the rubies. And AI, help me out. Only going 10, but then 4 ahead. Wow. So 3, 6, 9, 10. Here we go. Come on. Okay, I got 1 mandrake, so now I need an 8 to explode instead of a 7, or sorry, a 9. And that's my other mandrake, but I need 3 to get an additional bonus, so that's not going to help me anymore. There's my 2 bomb. And my 1, that's 3. Pumpkin. Oh my gosh, 5 already, but yeah, I'm safe because I need to get a 9 to explode, so the 3, what are you doing, man? Okay, I have 2 1s that'll kill me now, and that is it. And that's not one of them. I at least reached their droplet. Come on. I'm going to go maybe one more time. Okay, I got a blue, but it's not in a ruby space. Okay, one more. At least when I get to that ruby. Come on. Okay, I got a green, which means I can increase my droplet for cheaper. So, oh my gosh. He's still getting 5 victory points. I'm only getting 3, but I'll stop there. I think anything more is too dangerous. Okay, so once again, no die, but I am going to use my green, use one of my 3 rubies to move my droplet 1. And then I do get the ruby back. Oh, but the AI is also getting a ruby. So they'll have enough to move their droplet an extra 1 this time. Now, victory points, they once again get 5, and I get only 3. But now there's 3 rat tails between us. Okay, and upgrading, I'm going to have 15. They're getting 4 plus 1 more move, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to use 2 of my gems to move mine again. And then I have 1 more for a green if I get it. Oh, and my moth didn't come out. Darn it. All right, so in the next round, I'm going to get that extra 1. So I think a red is valuable now. So I'll get a level 2 red for 11. Or no, let's get a level 1 red because it doesn't really matter what level its power is the same. And a level 1 yellow. That'll add up to 15. And then theoretically, I could get 3 and be able to survive even longer. And I'm going to add my extra 1 as well. Wait, I think I moved there a wrong thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's right. Here we go. Going to round 6. The deficit is getting wider. Can I catch him? Okay, you can trade 1 ruby for any one chip, not purple or black. Well, sure, I'll go with my 1 ruby for the most expensive one, a 1 yellow. Well, let's see what terror the AI has for me. 12 and 5. God, give me a break. I'm legitimately surprised because I've mostly only played on level 2 where I win about half of them. So yeah, this is tough. I'm getting 3 rat tails for a bit of help. All right, let's shake this bag up well so I don't keep getting all the bombs right away. Ooh, nice. There's a 1, so I already can explode less. Love to get my red, but not yet. Ooh, there's my moth, and they don't have one, so I'm going to get both bonuses this round. That's great. Ooh, a blue on a ruby. I get 1 victory point immediately. That will help. Okay, there's my round, baby. There's another one. Okay, another yellow. One more, and I will need a 10 to explode. Oh, and there's my red. So there's still 2 1 whites left, and each of them will move me 2 now. Green, okay. Okay, and that's a 1 white, so it goes double. I like it. And a blue on another victory point. Oh my gosh. I just got 2 victory points from those random things. Okay, and there we go. Now I'll only explode on a 10. This is going good. I mean, I'm still so far away from them, but at least I'm doing well. Oh my gosh, I got a 4th one. All right. And another 1 that moves me forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I need a 10 to explode, so I am totally fine so far. Although I am running out of chips. There's my green 2. Nice. Oh, my pumpkin. Come on, I'm going to catch you. I don't know if I have enough chips that I could catch you. Ooh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wow. So I can actually get a 2 and still be safe? Yes. Okay, there we go. I'm definitely going to at least catch them now. Yeah, okay. So definitely going to stop. Let me just check this. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which with 3 mandrakes is safe. So we're both getting the same 7 victory points, but I'll get 23 money to upgrade with. That should be helpful. And I also get the die and 2 victory points for my chips. So that was pretty amazing. Oh, and I got a ruby. That's not so great. Although, actually, look. I have my green second to last. I'll be able to use this to move my droplet. All right, so yeah, we'll do that now. So I'll spend 1 to move my droplet to the 3 spot. And then I had a moth, and they had none for this round. So I get my droplet moved again and get my ruby back. Awesome. Okay, now neither of us was in front of a ruby. We each get 7 victory points. So he's at 25. I'm at 21. 2 rat tails now. And then I get to spend 23, and he's going to move forward 5. Yikes. But I feel like I'm at least in striking distance now. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'd move my droplet a bit now. And what do I want to buy for 23? I could go risky and get bigger blues and just hope I get lucky drawing them. But I really like that double movement of the 1s. I'm thinking, what if I double down on my mandrakes? I must always get 3. I can probably stop there and get an 11 and a 12. 2 2s. All right, 3 rounds left. Fortune teller. Choose. Take any 1 4-chip or 1 victory point for each rat tail you get this turn. So 2 victory points or a 4-chip. I think a free 4-chip is too good to pass up. Ooh, especially when it's a 19 cost blue 4. It'll just be dumb luck if it happens, but if it lands on a ruby space, 4 free victory points? That would catch me up immediately. Wow. Okay, what's the AI got? Their lower numbers must be coming, right? Or 12 again with a 4 and 1 moth. All right, so 4, 8, 12. And don't forget, I've got 2 rat tails. All right, but I got some bigger artillery in my stash. Ooh, awesome. So now every single one of the white ones will be a double move. That is amazing to start out with. Oh, and I got 2 of them. All right, I won't complain. And, ooh! 4 victory points! Caught up immediately. Crazy. Yeah, this game is so random, and I love it. The AI thought they were so strong, had so much skill, they didn't know I was coming for them. I've not drawn a single white yet. Oh, okay, another victory point. Wow. I'm actually in the lead. These silly 4s, man. I can't believe it. Okay, no whites still. Okay, there's a white 2. No white 1s yet. Okay, and that's a double move. And that's a second mandrake. We need 1 more to get to our max explosion value. Oh, my 3, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This got me to 8. So I'm okay. I can draw the other 2 and still be safe. I mean, I hope I don't. Oh, man, but now I would die. You know what? There's a lot of stuff left in the bag, and I still have my potion. Let's go. Okay, now I wouldn't even explode with another 2. I'd have to get another 1 and another 2. Awesome. There's my moth. I will tie them to get a droplet move. And a pumpkin coming for you. Oh, and okay, wait. What is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Okay, so I still have a lot of things in my bag, and only 2 of them are 1s, but I would get a ruby now, but I want the die roll, or do I care? No, you know what? It's okay. I won't get the die roll. I'll let them be 1 ahead of me, because I did pass them now, so I don't want them to get rat tails either. We'll just stick with it. All right, so no die roll. I did tie them with moths, so I get a single droplet move. Ruby. Oh, we both get 1. But I have 2. I'm not sure if I'll do a droplet move. I might just save it to flip my potion as many times as I can. Okay, and victory points. They got 9, I got 8. So I was ahead, but now we're tied up at 34. That's fine. Their droplets going up 4 more spaces. But I'm buying 24. And that could give me at least a 4 all for myself. I really think I need more reds and yellows now. And these pinks might actually be worth some victory points, and they're going to be more consistent than the blues. Here with 24, let's get 1 pink and then a 4 green. Not really caring about the ability much, but liking that it moved before. All right, penultimate round. You can only choose 1. Take 1 black chip, or any 2 chip, or 3 rubies. I think I'll go for a 2 blue on the off chance I get some more free victory points. We're almost to the end. They're getting 12 move. Oh, they have 2 moths, so I can't possibly beat them with what I have in my bag. And they're going to get only a 2. I wish I had gotten that earlier. Come on. And no rat tails because we're tied. They are very far and getting a gem. Right, let's bring the herd again. A 4 blue, 4 victory points. Ah! Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Did they give that to me for free? Give me a break, Gabe. You're silly. Okay, I'm going to stop now and be happy. Because I'm going to be able to catch up to him pretty much just from that. Wow. All right, first Mandrake starting off well. Second Mandrake. Okay, let's go for third. And come on, let's get one of those red mushrooms. Ah, there's a 2. It's okay. Another pumpkin. Oh, I got 3 Mandrakes. Wow, so we're good to go on that. Come on, where's my red before the ones? Ah, there's a 1. Oh, there we go. All the rest of the ones will be doubled. Awesome. There's my moth. It's useless. Another 2. I'm at 5, and I'm already only going to blow up on a 10, so I'm pretty safe. Another Mandrake, redundant. My 3, wow. So 3, 5, 7, 8. So I have to draw 2 1s to die. And there's only 3 more of them left in the bag. Not happening yet. Ooh, and there's that. Yes, what is that going to be? Ooh, it's in the 20s. It's going to be 2 victory points as well in the end of the round. That's amazing. Barely missed the victory point bonus there. But I'm almost caught up. Ooh, okay. I still have my potion. I still have rubies to flip it. Let's go, baby. No. Okay, I'll use my potion. But do I want to go again? Because I could choose to stop here. Now we're going. No! Darn it. Okay, so I did match them, but no die roll because I exploded. In terms of powers, remember my pink one was in the 20s, so I get 2. Jam, we both get 1. And then I'm going to take the victory points. No way I'm giving up 10 victory points just to buy some stuff. So I won't buy anything this round. I'm going up to 50. They're going up to 44, just pulling ahead with my bonuses. And like I said, I can't buy. And they're only getting 2. Pretty weak. And I am definitely going to spend 2 rubies to flip that for the final round. Oh, and I forgot. They're going to spend their 2 rubies to get 1 as well. All right, and on to the final round. What these symbols here mean, for every 5 money you would have been able to spend, you get 1 victory point instead. So again, you don't want to blow up. Every 2 rubies is also worth a victory point. And the bag symbols mean that players would simultaneously draw 1 token at a time and kind of watch each other. Not going to matter for solo, of course. I don't think they're going to match my lead unless I really mess up. Any player gets to roll the die this round, rolls twice. Well, if I can catch them, that'd be cool. And you'll notice that you run out of cards. So they're... What? 8? 8? Maybe I will be catching up. And what they have you do is just shuffle the other ones. Because it doesn't really matter except for the moths. And, okay, they're going to have no moths, which won't really matter for me either, except I might get a ruby out of it. Ooh, wait, they get 3 rat tails. So they're not moving 8, they're moving 11. I forgot about that. 3, 6, 9, 11. But with my luck, I'll probably hit rubies for every one of my blues and just get a ton of points. Oh, that's the first time I've drawn something bad off the bat in a while. Oh, no, I'm not going to get my red bonuses. Come on. Okay, pumpkin. Another pumpkin. Want something more meaningful here. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, there's not going to be much doubling today. But not a big deal. No worries. I'm getting my mandrakes out. I'm going to be safe. Oh, okay. Cleared them all out completely. What is going on? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And an 8 and a 9 will blow me up with 2 mandrakes. I need 1 more to be safe. So the 3 would actually kill me right now. Or the 2. Wow. So that's literally all my 1s and all my 2s. All that's left in my bag is my 3. And no amount of mandrakes will make me safe from that. But I got my potion. I got to keep going. I mean, they would definitely beat me right now. Not on a ruby space. Darn it. Come on. Okay. Don't need to catch them. I just need to not blow up. Yeah, that doesn't matter because the 3 is too big. All right, all right. I mean, I'm going to go until I use my potion, and then I'll consider stopping. Oh, I forgot I bought that 4 green. Yes! And not a ruby again. So I got my 4 blue, though. Come on. Oh, and that's going to be 2 more victory points. Awesome! I love that guy. And there we go! There we go! 4 victory points! Oh, total skill, people. Total skill. Let's mark that immediately. 54. Flip my little thing over. Boom! Alright, well, again, I'm going to go until I use my potion, but I could easily stop here. But no reason to yet. That 3 just doesn't seem to exist anymore. I'm almost caught up. Wow, come on. I got like 3 chips left. That's not it. Let's go. What? Okay, literally. I'm not even kidding. This is the only chip left in my bag. Oh, the luck of this game. But when it's in my favor in solo, I can revel without any shame. It's great. Alright, clearly I won, but let's see by how much. Okay, so first I get to roll the die twice because I passed them. Ruby, I might be able to trade in for victory points. The droplet move is not going to matter at all. Okay, and then my 1 pink was worth a 2 where he ended up. And yeah, nothing else matters. Oh, and then I do get a ruby for my moth, but that'll give me 3, an odd number, so I won't be able to do anything with the extra one. Victory points, I got 12. So that is there. AI got 11, up to 55. Then the AI had 28 money, and I had 29. You round down, so that's going to be 5 for each of us. So 23, 60. And they got a gem from their ending space, but not enough to trade in. I've got 3, so I can trade in 2. Up to 74 over 60. And again, pure token drawing skills, baby. That's how I got those 4s on the right spots. But there you go, that was Merrick's solo AI for the Quacks of Quedlinburg. Hope you enjoyed it. And yes, of course it's swingy, but trust me, the competitive game is swingy too, so it kind of models the real game more than you might think. Good gaming, everybody, and I'll see you at the next stop.